So I finally remembered what I had to do today, and today is party prep day. So my husband's son reached out and said that he wanted to do a Father's Day dinner, and he would be home Saturday, and my birthday is Tuesday. So the goal is to have everything washed and prepped. Oh, this freaking autofocus, man. This freaking autofocus really just aggravates my life. But the goal today is to at least get the dishes out and washed. Let me turn around for better lighting. There we go. To get the dishes out and washed, to get the chicken washed today, and to really get all of this cleaned up so that we can, live our best life. Let me straighten that out for you. Yeah, we've got all this construction going on. And I haven't updated you guys in a while. Like, I've been doing my lives, but I haven't really did a video on us taking off the trim and redoing it. I have a selfie station. Look at there. It's so cute, right? It's loading. So I had my husband trim out the mirror. But yeah, it's coming together nicely. I bought a poof. Well, usually the dog's dishes are sitting right here with her little bed, but this is my new selfie station. She gonna have to find somewhere else to go. But anyway, excuse me. So y'all will be riding along with me to get all of this cleared out and cleaned. All the dishes. There I go. All of the dishes washed. And yeah, there I go. To get all the dishes washed and ready for this weekend. And yeah, that's what we got going on today. That's about it. The first thing I like to do is start by pulling out all of my dishes that I plan to use. And the first place I like to start is this little drawer in my server, which is chock full of silverware and extras of about everything. I mean, what person can only have one set of? After I decide what utensils will be used for the particular menu that I've chosen, I'm then going to go and pick out the cups and the plates. Now, these particular plates are 13-inch charger plates, but I like to use them as dinner plates because it's so much easier to fit all of your food on this one plate than trying to, put a little bit now and put a little bit later and then come back around. I promise there is a method to my madness. I pinky promise there's a method to the madness. Now, right here, I'm literally talking to Serenity, trying to figure out which cup to use for the dinner. She said the green, and I like the green, but all the father's favorite color is actually blue, so it made more sense to put the green cups back and just use the blue cups. I did get these particular ones from Dollar Tree, and I got my plates from the Pottery Barn outlet up in Dawsonville in Atlanta. Well, it's not really Atlanta, it's like an hour outside of Atlanta, but either way it go, it was $3 a plate, so I racked up. I'm going to try and post some pictures of these particular plates on my Instagram, which is @THL The Home Life, So if you aren't already following me on social media, please decide to join the Full Homebody family. I would love to be able to chat with you guys in real time, and I'm working more diligently to do more lives on my Instagram versus my Facebook. But as you can see, I've got more of these dishes because, like I said, they were $3 a plate, so I racked up, and in the actual Pottery Barn store, these plates are $12 a pop. The carfaits, I got those from Target Dollar Spot for $3 before it became the Target section, like the Target Spot when they changed the name from Dollar Spot. That's how old these carfaits really are. I do plan to upgrade these carfaits because every time I use them and then wash them, they break. My baby, she is such a big helper. She is always looking for an opportunity to help out around the house. But today I really just needed that alone time. And cleaning is extremely therapeutic for me. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes it can be a true happy place for me. So to start out, I did use 2 different dish detergents, and that's because one is for a cleaning agent, which is the Dawn, and the other one, the Mrs. Meryers, is only for the scent. I know that a lot of us are being extremely careful about the way that we sanitize our items, and I just wanted to encourage you guys that this deep clean is something that I was doing before Corona, because herpes simplex type 1 can manifest on the tongue and you don't know it. It can also manifest in the nasal passage depending on how that person was exposed. Syphilis, SARS, there are a plethora of mouth contaminants that can be transferred if your dishes are not properly sanitized. So as you notice, the water is extremely hot, and I am taking my good sweet time to wash each individual item. And then if I find that it's not sparkly, which I've learned through the years means that it actually has 0 contaminants on it, then I'll go back and I'll rewash it. Also with the hot water, I noticed that with the glass or any dish, it drip dries way faster, and when I go back to wipe it off with a cloth, it gets extremely clear, like crystal clear. Again, there is a method to the madness. I always clean my cups first, my silverware second, and then the carfaits third, the plates dead last. And the reason I do that is so that if there are any contaminants on the cups or the actual, inside the carfaits or on the forks, I will have seen that in the dishwater, and I'll be able to judge whether I need to change the water out. Once I finish rinsing all of the carfaits, I'm going to immediately start wiping out the cups. And that's because I don't want them to completely dry, so that when I use a flour sack cloth to dry them, I'm getting rid of any streaks or any type of, unsightly smudges that would appear on the glass and make it appear as if it is still not clean. I do this literally to a T, to the point where if I see one smudge, one streak, I will wash and rewash, because that means that there is still a particulate on that item and it has not yet been properly sanitized. As you can see, these water goblets are absolutely clean. They are spotless. In the next clip, I want you to hear the sound that I'm actually reaching for. So the actual squeak is coming from the residue of the water and it actually gliding between the dish and the towel. As you can see, this dish is spotless. It's so clear that I had to use my towel so that you can actually see the glass and see that there is absolutely no blemishes outside of the ones that were blown into the glass. So my baby is telling me what she wants for Christmas, clearly because I am not one that likes to procrastinate and wait till the very last minute to buy a Christmas gift. I'm not her. My birthday is in June. As a matter of fact, I'm recording this voiceover June 15th. My birthday is tomorrow, June 16th, and I usually start Christmas shopping shortly after my birthday. And that's so that I don't feel stressed out. Along with that comes the deep clean and the prep of the birthday dinners. And this is a process that I do for every single dinner party. Even if I invite you over for tea or coffee, this is the process. I am going to strategically and extremely meticulously detail clean every piece of utensil, of silverware, of drinking utensil, like whatever we're going to use. I'm going to be this meticulous and clean it because I don't want to expose my family, just like I don't want to expose you. And I invited you over for a good time and it ended up not being so good of a time. So as you can see, when you look at my silverware, what do you see? You see the reflection of the camera. You see your reflection. You should be able to still see the finish on your items. Now, the flour sackcloth that I use, I got it from Walmart for $4 for a pack of 5. And I don't have anything negative to say. So after I wipe down the forks once, I take it and I like to lay them out again so that I can see the finish on them and literally see whatever streaks, water spots, or whatnot on the utensil so that I can get that off. Here is my 12-inch plate, and as you can see, the camera and the door. This is how clean I want my dishes at the restaurant to be. So my philosophy when I'm preparing for a party is if I can't see my reflection in it, then it's not clean. So as you can see, the water goblets are extremely clear. The blue is so clear, can't see a streak on it. Even the Carfays, the ones that I didn't get a chance to dry on the inside, they're pretty stinking clear. The silverware, which is stainless steel, is extremely shiny. And I just showed you guys the plates. Who's at my front door? But I try to clean the dishes in a way where if I was coming to your home or if I was going out to eat and I saw my reflection, then it will make me feel comfortable enough to eat off the dish. So these particular dishes, I don't have like a special day that I use them. Like if I'm having a big dinner on Tuesday, I'll break out these dishes on Tuesday. If I'm having it, I don't have like a specific time, but I try to reserve these particular dishes for when I have company over so that they can remain unscratched, really put together, really clean. So after I finished detail cleaning the dishes, I went around and started picking up all the things that we used in construction. But you guys, I didn't want to hold you guys for another 20-minute long video, so we're going to end here. And I just want to say thank you so much for coming back for another video, and I hope to see you again.